Your Dog's Superhero Skills. Written by Ellen Lawrence. A superhero in your home? Imagine creatures that can sprint alongside a speeding car, or powerful beings that can run over ice and snow for 100 miles without needing to rest. They have night vision and super hearing. Their hypersensitive noses can detect whether a friend or enemy has passed through a building today, yesterday, or even the day before. These creatures may sound like movie or comic book superheroes, but in fact, we're describing dogs and their incredible senses and skills. Dogs may not wear masks and capes, but it doesn't mean they can't sniff out danger, capture villains, and even save lives. Prehistoric dogs and wild wolves. Most dogs love to run, chase, and sniff at everything. The way dogs behave is a clue that our pets were once predators that hunted for their food. So how did wild hunters become our playful pets? There have been dog-like predators on Earth since prehistoric times. Over millions of years, these animals evolved. They became wolves, coyotes, jackals, and the other wild members of the dog family. Then, about 20,000 years ago, some wild wolves began living alongside humans. This probably happened in several different places around the world. In time, some wolves became tame or domesticated. The first pet dogs. Scientists don't know for sure how wolves first came to live with ancient humans. Perhaps some wolves learned they could find scraps of food in villages. Maybe, just like today's humans, our ancestors could not resist a cute puppy. It's possible that people captured wild wolf cubs to raise them as pets. Wolves live in small family groups. They hunt as a team and share food. Older cubs often help take care of younger brothers and sisters. Ancient wild wolves were used to living as part of a wolf family. Perhaps this helped wolves learn how to fit in with a new kind of family, humans. The dog goes to work. The wild wolves that first lived with humans were the ancient ancestors of our pet dogs. Dogs enjoy getting attention from people, so they are easy to train. In time, people realized that dogs could be trained to do work. People bred small dogs to catch rats, rabbits, and other animals that live in holes and burrows. A small Jack Russell Terrier digging in a rabbit hole. Large dogs were bred to guard sheep and goats. Just like wolves that protect their family members, guard dogs think of the sheep as their family. Over thousands of years, people created hundreds of different dog breeds. This Great Pyrenees dog is guarding sheep to keep them safe from coyotes. The Super Dog Squad. Today, dogs come in many shapes and sizes with many different skills. Some of their incredible abilities make them seem like movie and comic book superheroes. So which of our canine friends would we assemble to form the Super Dog Squad? Speed. No dog is faster than the greyhound. In just a few strides, it can reach a speed of 45 miles an hour. Endurance. For toughness and endurance, it's the sled dog. In temperatures of -10 degrees Fahrenheit, these dogs might pull a sled for up to 100 miles without a rest. Strength. Most dogs are strong for their size. Some large bull mastiffs, however, can actually pull loads up to 70 times their own weight. Night vision. Dogs can have speed and strength. They also have other super skills. One of them is night vision. Inside both dogs' and humans' eyes are millions of cells called rods. These cells help us see when there is very little light. Dogs' eyes have many more rods than human eyes. Being able to see in dim light helped your dog's wild ancestors hunt at night. Dogs' eyes also have a mirror-like section called a tapetum. When light enters humans' or dogs' eyes, it hits each eye's retina. Once light hits a dog's retina, it reflects off the tapetum and hits the retina again. This helps the dog's eyes collect extra light for good night vision. If a dog looks into light, such as a flashlight beam, the tapetum in its eyes reflects the light. This makes the dog's eyes glow. Super ears. Have you ever noticed your dog suddenly seem to freeze? You can't see or hear anything, but your super pooch is on high alert. It's likely your dog's ears have detected a faraway sound that your ears cannot pick up. A dog's sense of hearing is about 4 times more sensitive than a human's. Dogs hear all the same sounds that humans do. They also hear sounds that are too high-pitched for human ears to detect. Just listening for the mail lady. A dog's sensitive ears are always on the move. They move to help the dog pinpoint where noises are coming from. This part of the ear is called the pinna. Most dogs have large pinnae that amplify or increase the loudness of sounds. A world of smells. Dogs have an incredibly powerful sense of smell. Their wild ancestors needed this super sense for tracking prey. Today, our dogs still love to sniff. When you go to a park, you might see trees and grass. Your dog will see these things too, but he will also detect an invisible world of smelly information. Using his sensitive nose, your dog might smell other dogs that visited the park yesterday, a squirrel that ran over the grass 2 days ago, a cat that prowled through the park at midnight, or a half-eaten hamburger hidden under some leaves. A super nose. Just what makes our dogs' noses so good at smelling? Inside both human and dog's noses, there is a part called the olfactory epithelium that captures smell. In a human's nose, this part is the size of a postage stamp. In a dog's nose, it is much larger. A German Shepherd's olfactory epithelium is about the size of a DVD case. The olfactory epithelium is covered with receptors that capture smell. Your nose has about 10 million scent receptors. Your dog's nose has about 225 million. Scientists estimate that a dog's sense of smell is thousands of times more powerful than a human's. As it follows a scent trail, a dog usually sniffs about 6 times a second. It can increase its sniff rate, however, to 20 sniffs a second. A nose for saving lives. Many dogs use their super sense of smell to save lives. Search and rescue dogs are trained to find lost people. Dogs can search forests, mountainsides, and other wilderness areas fast. Before setting off, the dog sniffs a piece of clothing that belongs to the lost person. It ignores all other smells and searches for that scent alone. A person sheds or loses about 40,000 dead skin cells every minute. It's this scent trail of skin cells that a search and rescue dog follows. Sometimes a dog must search for someone who has drowned in a lake or river. The dog's powerful nose can detect a person's scent, even when the body is deep underwater. Bomb dogs. Explosive detection canines, or bomb dogs, are trained to smell for explosives. Bomb dogs examine luggage at airports. They search buildings at events where a terrorist might hide a bomb. In war zones, bomb dogs and their handlers check roadsides and buildings for hidden bombs. Moving fast and sniffing hard, a dog can check a large area in a short time. Once a bomb dog smells explosives, it usually sits very still, close to its discovery. It is trained not to get excited because sudden movements could make the bomb explode. When a bomb dog finds explosive, it gets a reward, a game with its favorite toy. This is Zap the bomb dog working with Marines in Afghanistan. Crime fighters. Police dogs or canines use their speed, agility, strength, and super noses to fight crime. A suspected criminal is hiding out in a large, dark, empty building. Police officers send in a canine to hunt down the culprit. The dog doesn't need a flashlight. All it needs is its nose. Running at high speed, the dog races through the building. In a flash, it smells a trail of skin cells left by the suspect. In a fraction of the time it would take officers to search the building, the dog finds the suspect. It barks loudly and keeps the suspect cornered until the police arrive to make an arrest. When chasing criminals, a canine dog may have to leap over high walls, fences, and other objects. Here, a police dog demonstrates its agility. This police dog is practicing catching a suspect who's escaping on a bike. Super dog. Imagine what it would be like to live with a superhero. This being would be fast, agile, and strong. It would have night vision and an amazing sense of smell. It would be able to hear sounds that no human could ever detect. If you share your home with a dog, you don't have to imagine these kinds of powers. Every day, you can see your dog's super skills and senses in action. Many dogs go to work and face danger every day. This superhero skills are used to rescue people and fight crime. Of course, our lovable, playful dogs aren't really superheroes. Or are they?